The nature of reality is what you are. Today in this video, we are going to go through a guided meditation to help take you to that point. So I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths through your nose. And we're going to do a short relaxation exercise. So with this relaxation, it's sort of like a body scan. We're going to start from the top of our heads. I'm going to work our way down all the way to our feet. And you're just going to imagine a wave of calmness trickling down your body, starting from your head, your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth, your chin, go down your neck to your shoulders, down your spine and your torso. Relax your arms. Feel gravity naturally relaxing your body. Down to your abdomen, your hips, your legs, and your feet. This is just a little short grounding exercise so that when we go into the meditation, we're better prepared for what's to come. So let's go ahead and get started now. So I want you to ask yourself this question. What is reality? Ask yourself, who am I? And when you ask yourself these questions, your mind may come up with some answers like, oh, I'm a human, or, oh, my name is this, I'm this old, I do this for work, this is my family. But the goal here is to try and understand who you are without all of these labels. When you take away the labels, what's left to identify with? Absolutely nothing. Whatever you can think of cannot be what you are. Whatever you can experience, like the earthly realm, dreams, imagination, thoughts, beliefs, emotions, these are all things that you are aware of, but they are not you. They are within you. So when it comes to finding out who you are, the first step is to become aware of everything that you are not. And the simple rule for this is anything that you can experience, anything that you can witness or be aware of cannot be who you are or what you are. And that includes your own body. We've been taught since childhood that this body belongs to us or we're this body. But as we go deeper and deeper into this meditation, you'll start to see that we were never our bodies. So eventually, as you start realizing more and more that everything that you are aware of cannot be what you are, it strikes this insane amount of curiosity within you that pushes you to try and understand who you are beyond these things. So take a moment and I want you to experience whatever arises, and without judging it, without trying to make it go away, I just want you to be fully aware of these things like thoughts, beliefs, emotions, physical sensations, sounds. I want you to be aware of these things without judging them and without attaching your sense of identity to them. Once you begin to do this, it's almost as if you create a little bit of separation between you and everything else that arises. This separation allows you to relax into the into your true self, into your natural self. What you are is not tied down by labels. So to even call it awareness or the nature of reality isn't quite right, but these are pointers that help you understand what it is that we're talking about today. So now, from that same space where you're noticing all of these thoughts, imagination, beliefs, emotions arise, I want you to pay more attention to the space itself and not necessarily the things that are arising. Take a few moments to kind of discover how this open space feels. You'll notice that anything that there is to be aware of, you are aware of it. You are reality. Most people think they're humans living on the earth, but that's just simply not the case. What you are is both beyond being a human and beyond the earth. One way I like to experience this is when you go outside and you look up into the sky. Have you ever been able to find the barrier between yourself and the rest of the world? When you look up into the open, spacious sky, your sense of self, your sense of self begins to melt with the sky. You become the sky. Your body is not who you are. Your body is also within yourself. The nature of reality is almost like space. Space is everywhere. The space inside of your home is the same space that is outside of your home. The space up in the sky is the same space that is down below on the ground. What you are cannot be confined to any one particular thing. And when you really start to understand that, it grants you freedom, this freedom to be who you are and experience life fully without your mind holding you back, without believing in your thoughts, without identifying with things that don't make you feel whole. You are reality itself. And the sooner you recognize that, the sooner you'll be free from your mental bondage, from your thought processes, your imagination. Remember, everything that you can experience is not you, but it's within you. Anytime the scene changes, it seems like you have gone somewhere. For instance, if I were to walk from my kitchen into my living room, it would feel like I'm moving about. But that's just not true. What's actually happening is movement is happening within me. The movement from the kitchen to the living room, that is all one movement that happens within reality. What you are does not change. But notice how everything else comes and goes. Now, some people would argue that they're their bodies, and their body is the one that is always there. But I want to challenge you on that, because at some point you didn't have a body. At some point this body did not exist. But somehow you came into the picture. How is that? How could something that comes and goes be what you are? It just can't be. You are that ever-present awareness that does not move. It is present in every situation. Remember how I asked you earlier to pay attention to all the things that arise. Notice them and let them go. Because the more you start to do that, the more you'll start to see that there's something that is always there that is aware of this. Some people call it the present moment. Some people call it God. Some people call it awareness. But we're all saying the same thing. What you are is not something that comes and goes. What you are is the very essence of everything that will ever exist. Without you, reality is not true, because you are reality. So let's take a few moments to sit with this understanding and really soak up the meaning of what is being said here. You are reality itself. Take a few more moments. Now, this may be difficult for you to incorporate into your daily lives initially. And that's perfectly fine. If you need to come back to this video multiple times, to really grasp what's being said here, that is perfectly fine. You do that. And for when you're trying to apply this in your everyday life, I just want you to become aware of everything that there is to be aware of. The best way to do that is to break everything down between your five senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing. If you notice visuals, pay attention to the visuals and notice that you are the one that's aware of it. When you smell something, take time to deeply smell whatever you're smelling and notice that you are the one behind reality. You are reality. You're the one that's smelling. You're the one that's tasting, touching. We use these bodies as instruments to navigate this world. But it must be understood that you are not your body. And so therefore, when your body finally passes on, do not be afraid, because you existed for an eternity before your body came into the picture, and you will exist after your body leaves the picture. Reality is what you are, and nothing and no one can take that away from you. It's time to awaken and realize your true self and live from that open spaciousness and watch how your life begins to transform. Watch the inner peace that comes with this understanding. Let's take a few moments to soak in everything that's been said. Okay. When you are ready, or if you're not ready yet, feel free to pause this video and continue to meditate. But when you're ready, go ahead and begin to open your eyes. Notice how when you relax into this understanding, your whole feeling of being alive feels amplified. The calmness within you comes to the foreground. It generates this inner peace that allows you to go about life ready to take on its challenges and overcome. This open spaciousness that everyone can experience is who you truly are. And don't forget that. As always, I encourage you all to like and subscribe. If you're ready to live a life that has an immense amount of inner peace, you're in the right place. If you're ready to awaken, now's the time. Thank you all for watching this video. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.